I was intrigued by the idea, actually, that somebody could have an easier time robbing a bank than dealing with their son. You know, like that your skill set is like based around that thing. You know, as opposed to any kind of emotional content. You know, and dealing with the mother of your child or the child itself. And you know, I thought it was a great jump-off point for a character. Like, who is a man who finds it easier to who is
this is my listening face. Oprah said every man should have a listening face.
That's it.
I like his face.
So anyway, I thought it was a good jump-off point for the character. What did you think about your character?
I was like, I agree. I thought that was a great jump-off point for your character.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about yours.
Oh. What about?
I thought the journalist, like, I don't. Like, I was extending the.
Yeah. Oh, I was like, no. I love the fact that my character had this amazing emotional arc. He started one way, and by the end of the film, you know, all these characters, by the end of the film, they draw you in. They're so well developed that you buy into the idea of who they are and why they're doing what they're doing. And it makes you question yourself ethically and morally, because if those were your circumstances, would you do the same thing and react the same way? So when I read it and I saw that, I was really turned on by the idea of making the audience question themselves.
You were sexually excited?
Boy, look. Had to loosen my belt.
And how would you react if these are your circumstances? Like, your character goes to really great lengths to be with his son. Like, how far would you go to compromise your own personal ethics to be with your family? Or to save them, or, you know.
Oh, wow, yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't have any ethics in terms of that, you know. And that, I think, is one of the things that you kind of, that's one of the complications in the film. It's like, you know, what do you do? Like, especially people, I think, and Michael, I think, was like this, you know, that maybe had a perception of what they are, and then made one or two morally ambiguous choices along the way, maybe in Blackwater in Iraq. You know, when you see those videos on YouTube of the Blackwater guys driving over Iraqi women, you know, and you're like, okay, you're in that Humvee, like, you don't say anything about it because it's the guys, you know, and how many steps away then are you from a totally compromised universe once you come back to the States or whatever, you know, and if somebody threatens you or you feel that your family's in any way compromised, like, what are you then prepared to do? Like, almost anything. As I sit here, I would be prepared to do almost anything. I'm sure all of us would. And that kind of area of what ethics are, what morality is, morality contextualized, is obviously the basis of philosophy. You know? So, yeah, like that's part of what the story is talking about, like about the sort of the gray area. Who are the bad guys? Who are the good guys? Like, given certain circumstances, what is one prepared to do? Like, almost anything.
Yeah, I think being a father, looking at my son, there's nothing. If someone harms one hair on my son's head, there's nothing I wouldn't do to you and everyone who's related to you.
Well, I didn't know you had a son, so I'm not.
I'm a little freaked out. This is serious. This is getting
From your character's perspective,
oh my God.
I can say that I understand because
Can we have you listening?
I'm in the fourth season.
No,
I don't know what the fuck to say.
I'm just saying, speaking from that perspective, I understand it clearly.
You were acting, or you were?
No. I love every inch of my son.
I know, but not the hair. Like,
every hair, every follicle. If you come in full of follicles, We're going. Let's go. Somebody going to jail.
So you actually believe in revenge, or?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
When it comes to my kids? Oh, yeah.
So you saw the Revenant and you would just follow
Let's go.
your footsteps?
When it comes to my kids? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Anybody else? Fuck them.
Don't give me a look. Which way do you combine your work of theater and movies?
Yeah.
Well, a real passion for theater.
I love theater. I think theater is the ultimate expressive medium. If you look at dance, if you look at opera, if you look at anything, sitting in a theater and watching someone perform, to me, is it's world changing for me. But what I love about theater the most is the instant gratification of it. I mean, we shot this movie 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you shoot a movie, John goes away and gets notes, edited with the editor, gives it to the producer in the studio, they give them notes, they recut it, you come in, do ADR to make moments work, and then you see your performance. Theater, you rehearse for 5 weeks, and there's an audience. And once those lights come on, nobody else matters. And every night, it's a new and interesting experience.
And the thing is, you never see your performance.
You never see it. You never, and every night, it's always something different.
You can shoot a video.
No, that's, no.
I don't think, yeah. Said nobody ever.
Right.
Let me watch that back tonight.
Yeah. No, it's, I've been to the Performing Arts Library and watched all those plays they have on video, and it never, it never works. Seeing Brando and Streetcar on video is not the same thing. I think the great thing about theater is...
Did you see that?
Yeah, they have the video at the Performing Arts Library. Like James Earl Jones in Fences. There's nothing like the barrel of the man that he was in
Can you imagine being there and seeing that as it happened?
You lose your mind. You can't. Because it was very amazing on film, so being there in person, there's no way of reliving that. And I love when I do theater and I come out and, like, my friends are there, and you go and have a beer, and, you instantly talk about what they saw and what they heard and what they thought of what you were doing. And, I think, the idea of being a film critic, to me, is somewhat odd, because you basically don't critique the movie, you rehash what happened. So 999 is this, and this guy came here, and this guy did this, go see it. It's like, no, that's not a critique, that's a play-by-play. But I feel like with theater, when you talk to someone who's not of the critiquing world, then they give you a true and actual depiction of what they experienced at that moment. So it's
what the fuck are we doing here?
Let's go do a play, dude. Let's go do a play. We're here to announce that we're doing a play at West End.
Any new projects for you guys?
You got the Uber project.
What's happening with you, man?
No, I'm just hanging out.
I'm halfway through filming Doctor Strange, so that's out at the end of the year. What are you doing?
I'm hanging with my son. I took some time off work, and I'm taking my boys fishing.
Don't fuck around with this stuff.
Some time off work, and
it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I'm dropping my boys
remember you.
I'm picking my boys up.
Get away from that serious face anymore.
Thank you, everybody.
And your whole family.